In our last session we understood about the three-tier architecture, and then I was talking about this work processors and all, and the system was not available. Let's see, I think it is back today. I will just show you all those things and then we'll discuss on the next topic. Right, this is how the system looks. Okay, so don't worry, we will discuss in detail about that. So work processors, right? I was talking about the work processor. So if you want to see work processor, in that case you have to use the transaction code SM50. Okay, so you can see all the work processors here. This is the report that will show you work processor and which work processor is handling what task. See, there are around 10 dialog work processors and 2 update work processors. Okay, and almost 6 background work processor and 1 spool request, right? So I was also telling yesterday that when we execute the program, that program will be handled using dialog work processor. Okay, let me show you. That means let's say I just want to execute VA05. Okay, I go to VA05 and I click on execute button. That means I want to see the result in front of me. So you see here, it's allowing me, or it's showing me result in front of me. The moment I execute the program, it is displaying the result now, you see, right? So this kind of program will be executed using dialog work processor. Understood? Understood? Hello guys, understood?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And now let's say for an example, I don't want to see result in front of me. I want to schedule it in a background mode. You can go here, program, execute in background. Just want to take the system as LP01 for background processing, and if you want to run immediately or what, you can select, like you can provide date and time here, from which day it should start, which date it should end, what time it should start, after some job, some more operation. In immediately you also have immediate or period values you can provide, or you want to run hourly, daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, like that. Okay, you can also choose that, and I'll just save. You see the background job was scheduled. Did you see any output now? Did you see any output? Hello? No, right? So actually it will not display the background job will not display output immediately. Okay, if you want to schedule the program every day, something like that, in that case the background work processors will take care of executing that work, these work processors. If you want to see result in front of you, these work processors will take care of things. Okay, let's go to /OSM37. This is where you can see the data or whatever happened in the background job. Let's say in today's date, I think this is the one that we executed just now. Let me just select the program and go to otherwise click on the spool. See, this is the spool number which has been generated, and then you see output is coming here. Okay, it depends. Okay, that's when the job will be executed in a background mode. Update, if you want to update the table, and then spool. Let's say you want to take a printout of this output. You have this output and then you click on the print button here. You see there is a print icon in the SAP. You click on the print button. So now it will ask for the printer. Okay, let's say I'll just select LP01 and then I execute it. You see spool request 3989 created without immediate output. That means it is not going to send the print to the printer. Okay, it will just create a spool and then you can go to spool and then you can create it. Okay, you can print it. So and then here you see print time. It is saying if you select immediately, that means you want to print immediately the output. The moment you say execute, you want to print it. Okay, in that case you can select immediately, or you want to schedule it later. You can also provide the date and time. Okay, but I want to print it immediately. That means it should send the printing to the printer. Now you see the spool request sent to the printer LP01. Okay, it's going to print. This is the unique number. You can take this number and you can see in SP01 where all the spool requests are available. So let me just go to SP01 /NSP01. That is the transaction code. So in today's date I just want to see, you see today I created all the spools. Okay, again you can also go here and then take a printout of the spool if you want to. Otherwise you can also select you want to print immediately. Okay, this kind of request, this kind of the spool numbers will be taken care by spool request. Understood? Guys, clear to you? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, so don't worry too much about this because you are not aware about the system yet. There are so many things that we have to cover. So going forward you itself will understand. And then I was also talking about NQ server, right? Like it manages the application lock. That's what I was saying. So let's see for an example. I take in sales document. Anything you take that will lock /n. Let's say /n VA02 sales document edit. I'll just pick up any sale order and I'll go in edit mode. Okay, the sale order is 21. I'll enter into edit mode. Okay, there is a problem, I guess. Okay, so now you see I just took the sale order number 109 and then I also started editing it. You see it's coming in edit mode. Maybe I'll just change to 20, then I can save it. Okay, so since I'm editing, if another user logs into system, okay, and try to edit the same sale document, same 109 document, then you see it will throw him an error saying that the sales document is already being processed by this user. You cannot do anything now. This is what we call locking. Okay, this kind of applications locks will be managed by NQ server. We will also discuss little bit about this when we discuss in the data dictionary chapter in the lock object concept. Understood what NQ server is doing? Hello? Guys, clear?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay then. So don't worry too much about this. Just remember. Okay. It will be useful in upcoming classes. Okay. Just remember. So let's understand today's topic: modules in SAP. What are the modules we have in SAP, right? So there are two types of modules. First of all, one is functional module. Functional module. The other one is technical module. Okay, these are the two types of modules we have. What is functional module and then what is technical module? The functional module deals with business process. Okay, the function model deals with business process. That means so here you have the sales department, okay, or the material management department, or the production planning department. So sales department will do marketing, and now what they want is they want an application, okay, so which is more useful for selling the applications or doing some analysis on the existing raw materials or something like that, okay. So or they want to configure the existing applications, okay. Then there are other peoples like functional consultants, okay, they will be doing it. So if you want to run any business process, understand the business process of any department, and then you have to configure, okay. For each department there is a separate module, okay, we call that as functional module, okay. So for an example, for the sales and department, you have separate module in SAP called sales and distribution, okay. So SD, sales and distribution. So next you have material management, okay. So for production department you have module called production planning, okay, PP. So for logistic department you have, that means for delivery you have model called LES, okay. And for finance, for accounting department there is a model called finance and control, okay, we call it as FICO, okay, finance and controlling. So sales department takes care of selling the product, that means basically the functional model people, whoever have knowledge about SD, they takes care of managing the software, okay, configuring or managing the software as per the end user requirement. They don't sell. We also have other we also have other users called end users. We'll discuss about that, okay. So material management deals with procuring the raw materials, right. So production planning deals with manufacturing, logistic deals with delivering the product to the customer, finance paying the vendor and also receiving amount from the customer, and then you have human resource, HR, okay. So quality meant QM, okay. Project system, PS, product life cycle management, PLM, okay. We call it as PLM. And then we have so many models actually. Quality management is done, right, and plant maintenance, PM, in the short form we call it as PM. Like this we have so many models, okay. So many. SAP provides solution for almost all the business that they have. That's why it's more famous in the market, okay. There are so many models like that, okay. Then what is technical model? What are technical models? Okay, so technical models deals with technicality of the system, okay. So it deals with okay, so like creating new programs or adding additional functionality to the existing programs, or maintaining the system health, right. So creating interface to transfer the data from SAP to SAP, or non-SAP to SAP, like that. Okay, so it deals with technicality of the system. Okay, so in this we have modules like SAP ABAP. Okay, so then basis. Okay, so then SAP PI or PO, process infrastructure or process orchestration. So SAP basis is like admin for the SAP system. You know that you have admins in a company that takes care of the computers, right? System admins, like that. Basis people are system admins for SAP software. Okay, they takes care of system health. So PIPO, okay, so process infrastructure or process orchestration. This models deals with the interface. Okay, and then you have SAP BW or BO, business warehouse or business object, or BI. Okay, and this is a reporting tool which deals with extracting the data from SAP to outside and develop a report on that, right? That's what that department deals with. And then you also have some more models. There's so many models, okay, etc. So these are the models that comes under functional and also technical. There are so many, but you don't have to worry about all of them, but just remember them, these models. That's more sufficient. So are we clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So let's understand about types of users. Okay, who will be using the SAP system? Okay, who will be using the SAP system? There are three types of users actually. Okay, there are three types of users. Okay, so there are three types of users. Okay, the first type of user is end user. Who is end user? End user. So end users are the people who use the system to run their day-to-day business activities. Okay, that means, let's say they have, the customer has come, right, and then he ordered an product, then maybe the sales guy create the sale order, okay, in the SAP system, right? So, or maybe they want to procure some materials, so purchase department guy, end user, may create purchase order for that. Okay, they use the system for their day-to-day business activities. We call them as end users. Okay, and then when end users has any issues, or if they need any software, or if they need any program for something, okay, then they will contact the functional consultants. Okay, who are functional consultants now? Functional consultant, right? Functional consultants are the people who will gain, or else, let's say, functional consultants are the people who will gain knowledge on one or more functional model. Okay, one or more functional model. Okay, functional consultants are the people who will gain knowledge on one or more functional model. Okay, who will gain knowledge on one or more functional model, we call them as functional consultants. Okay, so then the next is technical consultant. So when end user contact the functional consultant, if they are able to manage the application or configure the application, okay, then they can handle it. If they cannot do it, if technical help required, or like ABAP or help, or the basis help, or BW or PIPO help, and then this functional consultant will contact the technical consultant. Okay, so basically guys, in most of the companies, in most of the project, we never interact with end users directly. We don't interact with end users directly, we only interact with functional consultant. These people are responsible for getting the requirement from end users. Okay, so we are not that responsible. Okay, we just fix the things and then we do any testing, and then we'll move to quality, and then this people takes care of testing. Again the end users will take care of testing. Okay, our job is to just create, as an ABAPer, our job is to create or enhance the existing programs. Okay, so that's all we do. We will see more about that also in upcoming sessions. Okay, technical consultants are the people who will get knowledge on one or more technical model. Okay, these are the people who will gain knowledge on one or more technical module. Okay, who will gain knowledge on one or more technical module. Okay, there are other consultants also. Okay, we call them as techno-functional. Okay, anybody from here from functional models, any functional consultants here? Srinivas?
Yeah,
FICO, right?
yes, sir.
Santosh also.
Sandas,
Santosh, okay. So you are which model, Santosh?
FICO.
Okay. So now you see, you are a functional consultant, you know FICO, and then he also wants to learn ABAP. Okay. Some people wish to learn more than one model. Okay. Some people wish to learn one model from the functional, one from the technical, so that they can become techno-functional consultants. We call them as techno-functional, who gain knowledge on technical plus functional models. Okay, we call them as techno-functional. Okay, so techno-functional consultant, okay, are the people who will gain knowledge on one or more technical model and also on functional model. Okay, these are the types of users you will see in any company. Okay, so these are the types of peoples that we will see in any project. Technical consultants or end users who will always have some issues and then contact us to fix it, and functional consultants who takes care of the requirement of the issues, who analyze it. If they can fix, they will fix it. If that is not possible, they will come to us or any other respective technical consultants, and then they takes care of fixing, and then both of them will be taken care, or either the technical consultant will take care, and then the functional consultant will explain the issues to the technical consultant. Then maybe he debugs or something, or he if this guy provides the documentation for the new program, then this guy has to create that program, something like that. So if it is a techno functional, then they can handle both, even collecting requirement from end user, also developing. In some company, even though if you're techno functional, you'll not have access to create any programs, but you can also help the technical consultant. You can work effectively with the technical consultant, so that will be easy for them. Even the job can be done very quickly compared to the just technical or just functional consultant. So that's why people also wish to become techno functional. Okay, so these are the types of users we have in SAP system, or who will be using the SAP system. So anybody, any doubts so far? Anybody, any doubts so far? Modules in SAP till now?
I I have a doubt
Yes, Asha.
regarding end user.
Yeah, yeah.
So, end user works using the T codes and give the respective deliverables, right?
Yeah,
Or
no,
is
no,
it
no.
with?
Their job is like, let's say, for example, you will visit an. Okay, let's take consider an example of. Hmm, okay, ever visited any car showroom?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you visit car showroom, there will be people who will come to you asking what you are looking for, which
Okay.
product or which car you are looking for, right?
Yeah.
Those are the sales guys. So
Yes.
once you give your requirement in the system, what they do, they create the sale order.
Okay.
Okay, so one sale order is created. That sale and the material management department takes care of procuring the raw materials from the vendor. They discuss with the vendor, and then for this, these are the products that we need, raw materials that we need from you, right? So then production
Yes.
planning departments takes care of manufacturing, right? And
Yes.
who also use, these people also use the system to create a purchase order so that they can procure the material, correct?
Yeah.
Production planning departments also create the production orders, right? So that they can
Yes.
manufacture the product. Logistic department creates the deliveries. With reference to that document, they deliver the product to the customer, correct? With reference to the document, the production order that they have created, they will manufacture the product, right? Because they have to maintain all the steps that is required to manufacture the product, or they have to assign it to the other employees or the resources to create that product, right? Right,
Yeah.
after everything is done, once the product is been sent to the customer, then they will also do the billing and also pay the vendor whoever supplied the material, right? This is what business
Mm.
scenario. So whoever
Yes.
use the system for this purpose, like creating sale order, purchase order, production plannings, those are end users who are consuming the system to do their day-to-day business activities, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so now let's say they are creating a sale order, but they're facing issue. They
Hmm.
don't have any technical knowledge, right? They don't know why the error is coming or why this issue is occurring, right?
Yeah.
Or they want to add some additional features, they cannot do that, right? That's when the functional consultants comes into picture.
Okay.
Understood now?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So any other doubts, anybody? So when functional consultants will come, when there is a issue, or let's say functional consultants want to analyze their business process and then they want to provide a better solution what they're using now, or something like that. Okay, so that's when the functional consultants will come. So whenever technical consultant means we develop programs basically or add additional features. That's what basically we do. Are we clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Anybody, any doubts so far? Till now, any class, whatever we discussed so far.